Thank you for participating in this interview in the AMable project. And today we're discussing the Prosad3D experiment. And without further ado, I guess we can start. So please, could you first tell who are you and what do you do?
Hi, my name is Benjamin. I'm part of the team at Space Structures, which is a Berlin-based space company. Space Structures is an independent engineering firm that specializes in the development, manufacturing, and verification of advanced metal and fiber-reinforced polymer structures, mainly for space applications, and in the field of structural mechanics and thermal engineering. Today I'm here, however, to show you some other cool stuff from the non-space domain.
Thank you. So could you please explain your idea or product that you developed in this project?
Yeah, it's about a prosthesis adapter that leg disabled people use between their knee hinge and carbon foot. This is an original adapter that you can see here. It's quite heavyweight. It weighs around 400 grams and is a real burden when it comes to competitive sports, especially when you are disabled on both legs, so you have to carry two of them. So that is why we partnered actually with the Paralympics Sports Club here in Berlin to release the lightweighting potential of this adapter. And the result you can see here. This adapter comes with 162 grams and is less than half the weight of the original adapter, but with the same performance parameters in terms of strength and stiffness. So how did we do that? We employed mathematical optimization algorithms to remove the material where it's not needed and to add where necessary. This is actually called topology optimization. And in the end, we had a quite complex geometry. If you compare these two, that was brought to life by additive manufacturing technique, in which aluminium powder is melted layer by layer with a laser spot to create the part.
Okay, thank you. So basically, you also already mentioned the additive manufacturing part. But coming into the project and your visions now, what do you expect from additive manufacturing?
In general, the hope is to be able to manufacture parts that are not really manufacturable with other techniques. For example, also to include functionalities, to use multi-material design, things are that typically not possible to do with traditional manufacturing.
Yes, those are indeed some of the benefits that the additive manufacturing is creating. What challenges did you expect in the beginning of the project, and what were the challenges that actually you had during the project?
In the beginning, it was quite challenging to handle the digital models in the design chain. So coming from one tool to another to have the data conversion from design to analysis to manufacturing, because also the geometry descriptions of the parts are more complex. There are really good software tools available, but their interoperability often has some gaps. So we were, let's say, not struggling really, but finding a way and setting up a process to get this up and running. At the current state, we are trying to get the production cost down. When you compete with a machine part at 1/5 of the price, the pain point of customers must be high to accept that for lightweighting and customization. This might change. It has also other benefits that are not accountable in quantitative manner, but we have to see and to work on that. Yeah, that's also clearly a marketing point.
Yes, good to know. Basically, which AMable services did you choose during your project and why? So basically, what kind of expertise were you missing before starting your experiment?
We have chosen the AMable service quality assurance, certification and post-processing, since we needed to understand what tasks are relevant after providing the manufacturing file to the machine. For parts that become part of the load path within a structure, there are many activities required to ensure the repeatability in manufacturing, process control, lot acceptance, and so on. Things we were, at least from our perspective, lacking a bit when we started the project, because we are very strong on the engineering side and developing the design and bringing it to the point where you have the manufacturing information. But everything which comes after that, we needed some support that we luckily got from AMable.
Okay, that's good to know. Then coming back to your product, do you envision when will your product be available on the market?
It still depends a bit. We are currently running a field test with athletes and want to include also their feedback in the final iteration. We will need to shape up the part a bit, but then it's basically ready to be used. Yeah. Okay,
good. Do you have plans perhaps for other AM products as well?
Yeah, always. We have a strong background at Space Structures in engineered products, and as such, the manufacturing comes often in small numbers with a high level of customization. And we believe that the digital design and manufacture chain actually improves the competitiveness a lot. And additive manufacturing will be a strong contributor in that. And for example, we are in another project at the moment looking into a tooling that is made by additive manufacturing to run fast iterations on tooling side and to shorten also the lead times, which helps us in getting the product faster into the market with a high level of customization and not having the penalty on tooling cost.
Okay, thank you. That's nice to know that there's the additive manufacturing you are also planning to use in other products. Then the final question: how has your experience with the AMable project been like?
Well, it has been a great opportunity for us to address also such a small project in a funded environment. Typically, when you do it as a company, internal project, the customer projects often tend to take priority, and it becomes difficult to keep the momentum. The AMable feasibility experiments, they are like a 100-meter run. You hear the starting signal and you go out from the starting block with full commitment, and you also have the support from the people to get it done. And I think this is important to have a result in a short time frame.
Okay, yes. Thank you for taking part in the interview, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors with the AM products and your business as well.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.